Hey everyone, it's Heather Nicholas, and today we're going to go over how to get to Ruby and kind of the importance of it. When I started almost 3 years ago, our steps to success were actually a little bit different. Our third step was Go Ruby. So we used to put a lot of emphasis on going Ruby, and it switched a little bit when the $10,000 bonus came out because everyone wanted to go for that, and so we focused on Diamond a little bit more. But I would really love to get us back to focusing on building rubies, and I'll show you why right here. If you look at our emerald chart, it is actually built up of 2 rubies, as well as, your other legs here, but for the most part you realize you have 2 rubies to get to emerald. And then if you look at diamond, you have your emerald that has the 2 rubies, and then you have another ruby, so pretty much 3 rubies will build up you to diamond, as well as your 3 other legs. So it's really, Ruby is the backbone of everything here. It's the start to everything. And a lot of people feel a lot more comfortable looking at this chart. 5 people compared to, that many people. So we really want you guys to start focusing on 2 things. 1, the Ruby chart, and 2, your steps to success. And there's a reason why I would say the steps to success, because if you're doing your steps to success, you're going to start building your Ruby. And so the second step of your steps to success is to get to your 4 loyal customers. And what a lot of people don't focus on is that if you're getting your 4 loyal customers, you're going to be close to that 400 group volume that's needed. Then your step 3 is getting 3 distributors in your first 60 days that are going to wrap free, which are going to go for that 400 group volume. So you can kind of see how that's going to start building your Ruby for you. Okay, so you're doing your steps to success, and you've got your 4 loyal customers, which will have you close to your 400 group volume for your upline. So now you're going in here and you start your third step, and you bring in, let's say, Heather Ratcliffe. Love her to death. Okay, so you have Heather Ratcliffe, and you bring her in and you start teaching her the steps to success as well. So she's going to go out there and she's going to get her 4 loyal customers. She's going to be set up on auto ship because this person right here has to be commission qualified to be able to rank up. You cannot rank up if you're not commission qualified. So you want them on their auto ship. So they're set up on their auto ship. They go for their 4 loyal customers. So they're close to their 400 group volume. If they're not, one of these people will push them over that 400. Okay, so she's going out, and she brings in, let's say, Marianne. So she brings in Marianne, and she starts teaching Marianne the steps to success. So you're still doing your steps to success. And let's say you bring in Claudia. Okay, so you have Claudia. You teach her the steps to success, which means she's getting her 4 loyal customers, which is getting close to that 400 group volume there. So as they're continuing working, you get your 3rd distributor. Now, this person decides she's going to boost. Now, they used to have the boost kit that was like 400 volume itself. Now, I think it's about 350. But if, that's still pretty close. So she boosts. Let's put that there. She boosts. And then she goes and gets her 4 loyal customers as well. She's definitely over that 400 group volume that she needed. So she's completed. Let's say that she gets a distributor underneath her that helps push her over her 400. So she's completed. Now we have Heather that has 1 distributor underneath her who's gone out and gotten their loyal customers and some orders to get them over to the 400. Now the biggest part right here is this last distributor, and I'm going to kind of go over, trying to take off some of this extra writing here. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go over one of the things we have as distributors for It Works is that we can actually transfer down distributors. Now, I'm really picky on who I transfer down to. They have to be working. They have to have on their auto ship. They have to be serious about this business. I don't want it to be their hobby. I want them to be, fully focused on this. Because if I'm going to be transferring them down, I'm going to be expecting them to be going up, as the with rubies, eventually emeralds, and up to diamonds. So I'm really particular on who I transfer down to. I don't want to transfer down to somebody that might quit tomorrow. So I want you guys to really be cautious on who you transfer down to. And realize if you transfer down, you are still their mentor, but they just have an additional mentor. So let's say I brought in Lucy, and then I decided to transfer her down to Heather because Heather's working it really hard and doing her steps to success. So I transferred Lucy down to her. So now we're both training Lucy, helping her on her steps to success. Let's say that everybody except for Lucy has their 400 group volume. We're getting close to the end of the month. But I happen to have an order. Let's say Lucy's like 60 volume away from her 400. But I have an order that I just got. I can actually transfer that order down to Lucy. It comes down to 5 orders and up to 1,000 volume is that you can transfer down. So you can actually go ahead and transfer that down to her. The best part though is if you don't have to transfer anyone. There's certain distributors that you will get that just go all out, and their first day they get a distributor, and then later that week they get their second distributor, and then you're just set, and then you're just working on volume. But I just want to let you guys kind of know that you can work on that, and that you can help your team. But it gets a little bit harder when you start getting more people on your team because you have so many more people you could transfer underneath. So I want you guys to understand pretty much the main part is the steps to success. And let's see here, hold on one second. Okay, so the main thing you want to remember is your steps to success. You need 3 distributors in your front line, and one of those distributors need 2. And then it comes down to getting the volume. But if you're doing that, the steps to success, you're going to get the volume, you're going to get the distributors. It'll start coming down to that. Please let me know if you have any questions on how to get to Ruby. I want you guys really to start focusing on that so that you can, eventually start getting up to these higher levels here. If you start teaching people, get to Ruby. Ruby's a $600 paycheck there. That's something that would seriously help a lot of people. So start focusing on rubies. I've seen a lot of people hit Ruby in their first 30 days. So it is possible, but don't freak out if you don't do it because everybody has their own time. If you have any questions, please let me know.